Hello and welcome. My name is Kellinator and this is episode 8 of Let's Play Minecraft. So between episodes, I first off put my house back together from the fire, and I also built this mob spawner you can see behind me to try to get a zombie villager so that we can get a mending villager and also set up a villager breeder. So I was successful. I was able to get 4 zombie villagers that I have staged down here. I had just a little trap that I'd have them follow me in here, and then I just have them fall in. And that seemed to work pretty well. I was also getting quite a few levels while I was trying to get the zombie villagers, and was able to do some enchanting. So I was able to get Sweeping Edge 3 on my sword, and then I was also finally able to get a Silk Touch pickaxe and a Silk Touch shovel. The next step is to build a villager breeder, and also I'm going to build a villager trading hall. The villager breeder I designed as just your standard villager breeder, and we'll talk more about that a little bit in this episode and a little bit more in the next episode when we build this out fully. But this marked off area with the torches is where the trading hall is going to be. There are going to be 24 stalls on the first level here, and I may be able to then build it either up or down depending on if I need to get more villagers for various trades. And I also started to build out an area over here where I'm going to have my villager breeder. I did quite a bit of trial and error in a creative world trying to find the most effective villager breeder, and from what I could find, the standard 9x9 farming area and have 2 villagers that can feed each other and breed twice a day, and then have some beds over in this area that are unable to be reached by the villagers, but they think they can reach them, so that will allow them to breed. And then the baby villagers will fall down into this crevice here and be shifted by water stream over towards the villager breeder. And I'm going to have a minecart system that will pick them up and take them over to the villager breeder. And the reason that I built it over here is that I wanted to try to get swamp villagers as the majority of the villagers. And you can see the grass changes right here, but this area right here where all of the villagers are going to be is all swamp. So I think if I bring the villagers over here and cure them, they should cure into swamp villagers, and hopefully all of their babies will also be swamp villagers. So I set up this area right here that I'm going to have a rail line that will come from where the villagers are currently over to the villager breeder area. My intention is to only take 2 villagers over to that area initially and take the rest of them over straight to the trading hall. So they won't be the swamp villagers, but that's okay. Now that I have some good equipment, I'd really like to get mending on it so that I can keep it healed up and don't have to keep making new equipment. And then pretty soon after that, we're going to have to make a skeleton farm over with that spawner over there that we found, and it will be used for healing our equipment. I am going to go ahead and get this rail line built out and the farming area, and we'll be back shortly. There we go. And let's see, what do I want to do at the top here? I was thinking I'd want to do oak logs again, but I'm not sure. We'll start with it and see what we think. How does that look? I think that looks all right. And we can just put, let's see, what should we do with the ceiling? So I think what I'm going to do is put some stone slabs on the top of here, so we have lower half slabs all the way across to make this so it's not spawnable. So I'm going to go and get those and get that put on. Now we need to put in our trapdoors. So I need to put one here so the villager thinks they can get over to the bed. And then I put another one right there. So this will allow the villager can't get under this. As you can see, it's kind of making me duck when I go under it. And since the villagers can't duck, they will get stuck here and think they can get over here. And once the baby villager comes through here, they'll end up going over through the water stream. So I think that is looking good. Now I need to get the rail line in. See, I have them coming in over here. So I'll just need to take this out. And I guess I'm gonna have to take this out as well, so that the rail can end up landing in here. Actually, I'll do one more just in case. And I've marked out every so often here that I can put a redstone block in so that it will power rails when we need them. And now I'll go get our rails and get our farmer villager over there and start the curing process. Let's get a mine cart and make sure that it will make it all the way. Here goes nothing. Perfect. Let's go and brew some potions of weakness and make some golden apples. So to cure a zombie villager, you need a splash potion of weakness and a golden apple. So in order to get a splash potion of weakness, you need to have water bottles in a brewing stand, and then you will use a fermented spider eye to make it into a potion of weakness. And then you can add gunpowder to it to make it a splash potion. So first off, let's make our fermented spider eye. Fermented spider eye is just one spider eye, one sugar, and one brown mushroom. And then grab a gunpowder out of here. Then we can come over to the brewing stand and put in our water bottles. Then we just put the fermented spider eye on the top here and let it brew. And that should create our potion of weakness. All right, potion of weakness. So now just add gunpowder and that will make it into a splash potion. Okay, we are set to go with that. So I'm not going to try to cure them until they're already over in the farming area, because I want them to have the best chance of becoming swamp villagers. I think I have enough leeway here that I can just push one of these guys up without getting killed, hopefully. And go. Go. Make sure he makes it. Yes. Go ahead and get him starting to cure, and then get another one heading over. And that is the sound that we want to hear. Your turn, Mortimer. Now get this guy curing. Okay, so now we should be on the road to some farmer villagers in there. Oh, what? You turned into a nitwit. Okay, we can deal with that. One nitwit and one regular villager will suffice. They can still breed. What's going on with these guys? Definitely need to light this area up. Let's get that taken care of. So now the moment of truth. See if we can let these guys off of the minecarts and hopefully they can knock it out. Looks like we're okay. Just need the one non-nitwit to become a farmer. So how interesting is this? I have no idea what's going on here, what it thinks it's caught on, but this has been here since spawn and it does not go away. I'm probably gonna have to fill these in so I don't accidentally fall in going over here. Looked like somebody took it. The nitwit can't take it. Well, it took some finagling, but I was finally able to get Mortimer into a farmer. What I ended up having to do is log out and relaunch and log back in. And then I had to break down this workstation and put it back. And then he became a farmer. So we should be good to go at this point. Just need to let them get the carrots and get filled up with food so that when we're ready, they can start breeding. One thing that I did notice is that neither of them are swamp villagers. So maybe it's because when I originally got them or when they were created that they were in the plains over there. So maybe they're plains villagers because of that. So we'll have to see what their offspring look like. But for now, we will block them off so that they don't breed. And I will go ahead and get this rail line taken down. And then we'll meet back up over where the villager trading hall is going to be. And we can talk about that. Okay, so the main area of this floor is going to be dark oak planks. So we'll go ahead and get those put in. I'm going to be using polished diorite for the majority of it, which I know will get some mixed reviews, but I feel it looks pretty good in the design that I put together. We're not going to be doing the entire build right now. I'm just going to build out a couple of stalls, and then I'm going to do a separate video that will go through the entire design. For right now, I'm just going to build one. Let's build these 3 stalls for now. Okay. So this is going to be the general design. I just need to put the trapdoors up here. And these should be good to go. I'm actually going to go ahead and replace these with the floor that I'm going to have in here, which is going to be dark oak as well. And each of these spaces where the torch is the location where the villager trading station is going to be. Okay, so these are our 3 villager trading stalls that we'll be using. So now I just need to get the villagers over here. And the way I'm going to do that is the same way with the rail system. So I found that if I put an activator rail right there and then just route in to each stall, that should drop the villager right where I want them. So I just put a lever back here to power this activator rail. I'm going to go ahead and cure the villagers that are over here because they're going to be plain villagers no matter what. And then we will get them over into their cells and see how it goes. I'm going to see if I can cure these 2 guys using 1 splash potion of weakness. I think it should go to both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it and see what we get. All right, that looks like it worked. And cure. So we will let them cure. And then once they're cured, we'll get them pushed over to their new workstations. In the meantime, I'm going to go make a couple lecterns so that we can have a couple different options to try and get a good mending trade. All right, let's push him over. Fingers crossed. Oh boy, he's way over there. That was unpleasant, but we got it. Protection to Silk Touch. So I guess I'll just keep re-rolling this guy until I can get Mending. All right, it is 10 after right now. Let's see how long it takes. Oh, Infinity's good too, especially if my bow ends up breaking. Okay. Infinity or Silk Touch? Really, once I have Mending, I won't need Silk Touch because my Silk Touch will be all good. But Infinity may be somewhat common in here too. And this guy will trade me emeralds too. I guess I'll just re-roll this guy. Yes, Mending. Okay. It is now 17 after, so that didn't take long at all. And 8 is not perfect, but it is certainly better than, looks like 32 is what it would have been. So let me go get some paper to trade this guy and some books, and we will lock these guys in. Okay, all we really need to do is trade with him once. All right, got advancement made. What a deal. Now we have him locked in and we have not enough emeralds. We need more paper. I'm going to actually trade with my farmer villager over here as well. He's got a carrot trade. Trading with the farmer was successful. I was able to get 12 emeralds. So now we will see what we can do here. We got one mending book. So both these guys are locked in. Infinity. Mending for 7. Infinity for 1. Thought this was 6 a bit ago, so not sure why that would have gone up, but hopefully that doesn't move around too much. So I think that is where we are going to call it for today. We got a lot done, got our first trading done, and now we have a mending villager, so we will be good to go in the future. In the next episode, we will focus on getting the rest of this trading hall built out and complete the villager breeder with the water line and rail to come over and bring the new villagers over into this area. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.